After 2 rough days of hiking in the high Andes, our guide said, "It's here. It's around the corner." My friend Michel and I looked each other in the eye, and we knew that this was going to be special. This was the moment that we've been waiting for 2 years. We put our arms over each other's shoulder, and we slowly walked around the corner. And there it was, Machu Picchu. It was breathtaking. Well, the whole hike was already breathtaking because there's not a lot of CO2 in the high Andes. When I was silently enjoying mighty Machu Picchu, it happened. I got bitten. Just like Peter Parker when that spider bit him. It gave him the power to fly around New York City. Well, I didn't become a superhero or anything, but this travel bug did give me the power to fly around the world. And after this experience, I wanted to travel as much as I could. Every year I saved all my days to go on a big trip. I've walked on the Great Wall of China, I made eye contact with leopards in Tanzania, I saw the ancient city of Petra, and I surfed my way down the east coast of Australia. But still, I had a great job, I lived in Amsterdam, amazing friends, I spent hours and hours on the tennis court, but still, it wasn't enough for me. The travel bug was hungry for more. Maybe that's why they call it wanderlust. So, after 6 years of working, I was thinking about my life. I was thinking like, what do I really want? Is this it? And I sort of realized that I just wanted to go and travel the world. And after booking a ticket, I realized that I didn't have enough money to do all the things that I wanted to do. Smart thinking, right? But as a creative, I always think in solutions, so I came up with a lot of ideas, and it made me realize that for me, it was actually not about the money, it was about the experience. So I was thinking like, what do I really need to survive on this trip? Actually, it's only food and a place to sleep, like the physiological needs of Maslow. Oh yeah, and Wi-Fi of course, but that's usually free. So, and then I saw the light. I found a solution. I found a way to travel the world, and I made it simple enough to explain it in one tweet. And you can count the characters if you don't believe me. So the Backpacker Intern, that's me, travels the world helping out agencies, brands and charities for food and a place to sleep. And the simplicity worked out pretty good. My idea got picked up by a lot of international blogs and media. And I've received more than 700 job offers from all over the world. So the last 9 months, I've been in 19 countries and I worked at 24 companies. So the travel bug shed a light on my future, and it completely changed my life. And I believe it can change your life too. I got it. Oh yeah. So if you travel, you meet all kinds of people. You meet Asians, Caucasians, strange people, normal people, straight people, gay people. And they all have a different perspective on life. And you don't have to agree with it, but you can always learn from it. So if you travel, you're going to widen your perspective. And if everybody does that, you will understand the world better. And if you understand the world better, you understand yourself better. And if everybody would do that, we can make the world a better place. When I was in Iceland, I was invited by my friend Hjalti to join the Blue Lagoon Challenge. Sounded amazing, so I said, sure, why not? On the day itself, I discovered that it was a professional 60-kilometer mountain bike competition. And I've never been on a mountain bike before, so I came there in my swimming pants and my sneakers, a t-shirt, and I was the only one without a helmet. It's pretty crazy, but I decided to join it anyway. I decided to go beyond my limits. So the whole competition, it was incredible. We saw like the most epic landscapes. We saw mountains, volcanoes, glacier lakes, lava fields. At some point, I wasn't sure if we were riding on Iceland or Mars. And at halfway point, I really thought I was going to die. It was like 30 kilometers, and I considered quitting. But I said to myself, I am going to finish. So I kept going. And I still remember, almost at the end, I saw the sign, 1 kilometer. And I felt invincible. I started to paddle and paddle and paddle. And then I spread my arms and I finished. So I did it. I could have never imagined doing something like that. But because I made the decision to go beyond my limits, I did it. And instead of cooling down after the competition, we chose for a warming up. So this was actually the Blue Lagoon. That's why it was called the Blue Lagoon Challenge. Throwing yourself in the deep can be scary. A lot of people avoid this feeling because it doesn't feel good, or they don't like the feeling. But I've learned that it's a good thing to be a bit uncertain or scared. You have to swim harder to find your way back on the surface. But if you do, and you will step out of the water as a stronger person. And it will make every future challenge easier. In San Francisco, I was volunteering at a senior dog shelter. And at one day, a little grandpa came in. And the grandpa was actually like this. It was a little Chihuahua, and his name was Pinto. And Pinto was abandoned, and he was really scared and shaking. And so my colleague said, like, Mark, Pinto just needs some warmth and attention. So they gave him to me. So I was like holding this dog, okay. So the whole day for like 5 hours. Oh, I need to switch. I'm sorry. The whole day, for like 5 hours, I was holding Pinto in my arms like a little baby. And every hour, his heartbeat calmed down more, and more. And in the end, he was so chill that he started to walk around and enjoy the food that we made for him. So a little thing, as just holding him, made a big impact on Pinto's life and mine. And this is easy to apply in your daily life. You just have to open your eyes and love the little things. Like a good hair day, or when Starbucks spells your name right, or when you dive into your bed and you smell the fresh sheets. So love the little things. I'm going to switch back because I made a mistake. When I was in Slovakia a few weeks ago, my phone got stolen. But instead of turning into panic mode or like worrying, I just decided to do a social experiment. I wanted to see what it was like to live without a phone for 3 weeks. I decided to switch on life. And I thought it was going to be a nightmare, but actually, it was great. I had time to think really, really hard about all kinds of subjects. And I was talking with strangers, and I was writing down my thoughts on pieces of paper. Like, this is 1 week London, so I wrote down all the addresses of my friends and phone numbers. It's incredible, it's with a real pen. And I remember this conversation with 2 strangers in the tram. They were like 2 Star Trek fans, and I'm not, but I was interested. So we were like talking, having a good time. And then the rest of the coupe, they were all like looking up from their phones, like it was like they saw a real conversation for the first time in their lives. And I was part of this face down generation as well. Face down generation? Some of you are doing it right now. It's when people are constantly staring down at their screens. Did you know that the average time that we spend looking at our screens now is 4 years of our lives? 4 years. That's crazy and scary. I believe that the true joy in life comes from enjoying moments without any artificial distractions. So let's just switch off our phones now and then and switch on life again. I know. Like traveling is great. You see like the most beautiful beaches, delicious food, and it's all about amazing Instagrams. But just like your everyday life, you will also face fears and unpleasant situations. When I was in Malaysia, I went to some kind of Chinese New Year, and there was like a lot of fireworks. And I got fireworks in my eye, and I couldn't see with one eye for 2 days. This was in Bali in Indonesia. I got infected with a food virus called Bali belly. And I really felt that my stomach was like turned inside out, and I couldn't move for 4 days in bed, and it was horrible. In Venice Beach in LA, there was this guy on a longboard, and he had a samurai sword, and he tried to attack me. I don't know why. I'm still here, so it's okay, but it was pretty scary. Before this trip, I wasn't so good in dealing with bad situations. For instance, when a client killed a campaign just 1 week before the launch, I couldn't handle it. I was angry and down for at least 2 weeks. But if you travel, you will learn how to rise above those hard times. So the next time you're in a bad situation and you don't feel good, just take a step back and don't hit the sign. Take a step back and see the problem from a distance. And then just think about your emotion, understand it, accept it, and just move on. Every minute of your life thinking negative is a minute of your life wasted. I believe in positivity. So just always remember to rise above those hard times, because positivity is always a stronger force. And I know a way that's actually the easiest way to deal with negativity. I've learned it in Romania, and we can all do it right now. But I need your cooperation. So can all of you please stand up? Thank you. All right, now everybody's standing comfortable. Everybody feels good? Now just loosen your arms a little bit. Shake your head and follow me. Put your right finger on the right corner of your mouth. Now do the same with your left finger. Here comes the magic. Lift your elbows and push your fingers gently towards your cheeks. There you go. Smile. A smile is the easiest tool a person can use. You can sit down, thank you. A smile is the easiest tool a person can use. You don't have to go to the store to buy it. It's free. And it's contagious, as you see. So the next time that you feel down, just think about this. You already have the solution in your own hands. So smile. As you can see, the travel bug gave me years of memorable experiences. But the good thing is, you don't have to circle the globe to become a traveler. You just have to develop the mindset and go anywhere. Start small or take a big leap. Either way, magic awaits you. So you, me, and all of us are travelers. We're all on this journey. And if you travel, you grow and you learn. You will face fears, you will feel pain, and you will feel lonely. But you also learn how to widen your perspective. Go way beyond your limits. Switch on life now and then. Love the little things, like Pinto. And you'll learn how to rise above those hard times. I would like to quote Michael Ansuler. The bad news is, time flies. The good news is, you are the pilot. So get ready, get bitten, and make that one journey called life one to remember. Teşekkürler.